Wait, Will, you're in here? Hello? Wait, have you been in here the whole time? Okay, good. Yeah, I've ended the stream, so I can go back. What was the weather like? Okay. Strict, wasn't flags, not flags. Bye. Fuck's sakes, man. Oh, please don't tell me the fucking VOD fucked up. Like I didn't. Oh, I hate hearing my own voice. Fuck me. Christian. I have 9 pings. Can people leave me the fuck alone? Why is it? Oh, I need spectate. Oh, fucking don't ready up. Storms in P4. There is Mr. Storms. I hate doing this so much. Shitty restarts. Shit game. Can I join if there's only one commentator? My JH, my include audio doesn't work. So you can join, but there's no point. See that way, P5. Skydiver, P6. He's great. P7. So Crazy Kieran would be P8, but he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 place. Crazy Kieran starts there, no matter what. So then, yeah, George. F1WR and Haze Hunter, and then F1WR, Haze Hunter. Where's that? RC. Traps. What the fuck is that guy? Yeah, 12 now if you watch. Just doing the grid. RC is behind him. Trapsy is behind him. CMP16. There we go. Grid is done. No, why are you speaking? What do you mean why am I speaking? I'm commenting as well. I have to restart the shitty fucking lobby. This shitty shit game. Alright, let me run through these again. That's fine. That's fine. That should be fine. Oh, that's a good track. Yep. Weather, yep. Oh, yes. Good. Right, now pray to the Lord this game can actually host a lobby. Oh my god. I have to comment in IC. JH, if you're in the stream, then my audio thing doesn't work, and I don't have time to text you right now, sorry. Oh, pray to God I put formation up on this time. I think I did. Okay, good. Book. Let's see, tires. Let's see, I need to double check this quickly. Right, so. Stingers, headstone, sauces. Yes, okay, so everyone that had to start on softs started on softs. That's good. We are gonna do penalty. Right, I need to take a piss as well. Man, disconnected again, fam. Buy good Wi-Fi or something, or fix your game code. What the fuck is this, man? Can't even host a simple lobby. Oh, Alpini, I can't invite you. I have 22 pings. Leave me the fuck alone, people. Yeah, sorry, Alpini. Won't let me invite you. we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. They have a shitty angle. And away they go. Harry gets a great start from P2 and is already up into the lead of this race. Storms into P3, jumping Cheese Grater. See Lowry's up to P4. There's a ghost of Cheese Grater, or of Alpini, I'm guessing. Oh, and there's a big crash behind. Massive crash. A lot of people involved. Hopefully everyone keeps their front wings. Someone spun. George is up to P3. Cheese Grater is up to P4. Storms into P2. Christian has spun. What has happened to Christian? Must have clearly lost a wing there. Absolute chaos as the two Red Bulls nearly collide due to lag, I'm guessing. As our Skydivers maintain position for now. As Harry has bolts the way with the lead right now. As hopefully stuff settles down. There's a battle going on here with Stingers and Outrun Skydiver on the mediums. As Outrun Skydiver do anything about this. There's a bit of a train already formed. People have lost out massively. There's Alpini disconnected, of course, but then there's Haze Hunter. I think with damage. Yep, he has lost his front end plate. Let's see what's closest about. See Lowry behind. Lopsy Flopsy behind F1WR. There's Kieran on the softs as there's a move for podium position. Cheese Grater gets up into P3. As there's a yellow flag, that's Haze Hunter. Going slowly. A couple people pitting for probably fresh wings as Haze Hunter's just retired in the pits. And why do you give up? For fuck's sakes, man. Fucking idiot. You see Larry going really wide there. As Harry has stormed away, its gap is 2.9. Siri, shut the front door, please. Yeah, Alpini, I'm not some fucking host or something. I'm trying to commentate here. If I can't invite you, I can't invite you. It sucks for you. DRS is enabled as a massive train here from the Ferrari back. Cheese Grater has caught up to Storms for P2, but Harry is absolutely flying. He's gone. The Storms already gets a 3-second penalty. That's not what we want this early on into the race. Oh, there's a little fire. Is that's the AlphaTauri of Crazy Kieran, who has spun. He's marshalling this battle. There's another yellow flag, and that's F1WR who spun around in the middle sector. Had a decent start, but is now down into P12 already. Oh, I need to fight Alpini. Fuck. Alpini, fix your game, please. Codemasters, fix your game. Someone fix their fucking game. Yeah, it won't let me invite Alpini, so that sucks for him. As F1WR clear, so he did get damaged, so he has to box for a new set of tires. Meanwhile, up in the field, there's a yellow flag again. That's Crazy Kieran spun around again. And there's a bit of a DRS train forming right now. Let's see in position changes. How does this work again? Why can I not find this bullshit? Position changes. So Cheese Grater's up 5 positions. Who's had the best start here? It looks like Twiffle, the two Red Bulls, have had the best start as of right now. I would say Cheese Grater's had the best start. 5 positions up into P2. Now chasing down the leader, Harry for the win. George is up into P4. Then there's a bit of a gap. Ooh, Stinger's going slowly. I'm in Skydiver. Zach angle. Right on Stinger's ass. Storms had another 3-second time penalty. Does not keep to the track limits very well. And Stinger's isn't really liking the pace so far. Armo Skydiver's kind of stuck behind him. He needs to get past here in the DRS. Stingers doesn't have DRS. Armo Skydiver. Maybe on the inside. Oh, Stinger's brakes really early. Did that give Armo Skydiver a bit of damage? George is up into P3 as overtaken Storms. Stingers will not get DRS. Armo Skydiver needs a better exit. Doesn't seem to be getting it. As they are both using the DRS. But Armo Skydiver has the DRS. They go down the inside of the Aston Martin. Brakes late. Going side by side through the corner. Who will get it? Who gets DRS? I think Armo Skydiver gets DRS. Let's see when they come out of the corner. Yes, Skydiver is ahead of the Aston Martin. Up into P5 and now can chase down Storms in P4. As now Lowry is going to try and make work of Stingers. Ooh, Stingers really struggling on those soft tires. Going defensive there already. Oh, I need some water. And that one Skydiver is already within DRS of the next car. Of Storms. Those softs fall off really quickly and Storms is clearly struggling. Look at the train we have here. As Storms, okay, yeah, that's gonna get you penalty, Storms. We're just gonna send it to every corner. As C. Lowry is going side by side with Stingers into the middle second. Stingers tries to switch back, doesn't make it work though, and Stingers is losing out right now, down to P7. As Race X gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding multiple track limits. As now Armo Skydiver is right on the back of Storms. DRS open. He's gonna go on the inside, on the mediums. Probably the quicker tire at the moment. Storms are gonna settle in behind. Gonna try and go for a dive bomb, but doesn't work. And Armo Skydiver is up into P4 and now has to chase off the Ferrari of George. Meanwhile, we have a side-by-side battle. Trapsy going really attacking on Stingers. Stingers losing out another position and goes wide again. Twiffle just sitting back. F1 Will with the fastest lap right now. Down into P15. And Stingers is really struggling right now in this race. He has the Alpine of Mopsy Flopsy right on the rear. Ooh, Stingers squiggling. Track there. Twiffle is right on the ass of Mopsy Flopsy, getting some French baguette set in his nose. Coming through here, just Traps are going very, very wide, and this is just turning into a very long as DRS straight. Ooh, as Stingers is really struggling on the sides. What, like, they have damage or something. Stingers going very wide there as well. Mopsy Flopsy on the inside. Stingers going out wide. And Stingers pits for this lap already. Or into pits. Twiffle is now on the back of Mopsy Flopsy. Can Twiffle go for a move? The current championship leader, I believe. If you count out man like Mark and F1 Ricardo. Twiffle going for a move. Goes up the inside. Mopsy leaves the room. Can't get the move done as Mopsy also has DRS. Now Twiffle getting the better exit. Is he going to go up the inside here? Brakes later. It's the curb. Shit angle from the game. Takes a lot of curb that Twiffle. Maybe try and switch back here. Lovely racing through here. No contact. Stingers squeezing Twiffle towards the edge there. And Twiffle has to back out for that move. Great defense from Mopsy Flopsy. Oh, and C. Lowry has messed up. And that brings SMT Trapsy on the inside. Trapsy on the inside. Gets the move done on C. Lowry. Bit of tire banging. But all in all, fair racing. Some with another 3 seconds, he's probably going to get out of the top 10 if he keeps doing this. But the gap between Storms and Trapsy, as there's a yellow flag, Rapid has retired into the pit lane. Another one of the drivers just giving up. And let's see, what is the close bell? That dog is barking, shut the fuck up. As there's a yellow flag for F1 Will, I think he's fine. Dog, man. Oh, there's yellow flags. Wait, is Trapsy on the screen? Oh, no, that's just the Haas coming out of the pits. Went wide left. These cars are coming through. The Storm C. Lowry have all gone onto the medium tires, so they are going for a two stop. Definitely in this race. As Mopsy Flopsy is the only soft runner still out there. As Arnold Skydiver is right on the back of George. George looking like he's lagging a little bit. Arnold Skydiver squeezes him out there a bit. Gets the move done nicely and up into the podium position, and now can chase down P2 of Cheese Grater. Meanwhile, Twiffle is still on the back of the French Alpine, as there's a yellow flag for Storms, who has no front wing, and nicely gets out of the way. That's good driving for Storms there. There's another yellow flag. Oh, that's still Storms. Excuse me. As right now, Harry is just cruising 7.8 second gap lead right now. He's absolutely cruising in P1. Oh, excuse me. As Mopsy now finally pits, and now Twiffle does get DRS and has to get his head down to chase off the SMT Trapsy in the McLaren for P5 on track, of course. Oh, I'm burping. God. Where Mopsy gone? Oh my god. Excuse me. I'm just burping all over the place. I'm just gonna go to the hard, so Mopsy isn't gonna stop now anymore. And he just comes ahead of Stingers. So the undercut for Stingers has not worked. At least I think he was behind. As Gumi gets a 3-second time penalty. Storms is in the pits again, changing his front wing, I believe. And George and Twiffle is right on the ass of the Ferrari man right now. He went from some baguette smell to some pasta smelling from the Italians. Oh my god. It's Christian's on the back of this goat as well. Man on pole position is struggling as Harry, the race leader, makes his pit stop. I wonder what he's going to go through, and Cheese Grater follows him to avoid the undercut. Cheese Grater probably should have gone for an undercut a lap before. Ooh, and there's a McLaren of Wished Axe spun around in the middle sector. That one Skydiver now takes the lead, as Mopsy Flopsy has left the session. Harry is going to go in the medium, so Harry's doing a 2-stop as well. And he is going to fall back behind, just ahead of those goat on old mediums. As Twiffle goes up the inside of George. Great racing here. Twiffle and George nearly make contact there, but they keep it nice and clean, and Twiffle's up into a podium position. Let me invite Mopsy Flopsy back. Let's see if I can invite Opinion back. With another 3-second time penalty, and is that Goat? Goat has spun around in the middle sector, and Cheese Grater has just passed him. So what's the closest battle on track right now? We have another yellow flag. That is, and Storms just left the session. I think Storms has just quit. Yeah, probably. And Il's Goat retires from the session. This could be a safety car. And this is a safety car, and now all medium runners are probably going to pit onto the hards. And people are boxing, Will is boxing. Let's see where people boxing to. Christian's gone into the hards, Will's going onto the hards. I saw the big crowd there. Skydiver will get a free pit stop here, so let's see the gap. Excuse me. So the gap to Harry's 9 seconds, but the gap to Cheese Grater is 21 seconds, so he is going to jump Cheese Grater, I reckon, in this race. And Traps is trying to through the eye there, and that one skydiver now does come into the pit lane. Let's see where he comes out in this train. Let's see, because who's the next car? It's gonna be Cheese Grater's probably the one he's gonna be aiming for. Cheese Grater's gonna come across here, because Harry will definitely jump them. We'll take the lead. Let's see, Cheese Grater, which actually has a 3-second time penalty on the safety car. That's not very smart. Cheese Grater has to hold to the delta, so he has to wait up, and I think Cheese Grater has been kind of screwed by the safety car here, because look at this. Cheese Grater has to, he does get ahead of Swiftful, but he loses out to Trapsy and out on Skydiver, who have jumped them. Oh, and Swiftful just about gets that done. What are they doing? What are they doing? This gives me time to get a sip of water. God, my throat is absolutely fucked. I'm gonna rest my voice a bit. Oh, shoot. Wait, a 25-second penalty for a while. Luckily, 12 seconds for someone fucking. Oh my days, Grim just nearly spun. Oh, okay. We're back. I'm back. Got a little drink. Oh, Aaron just nearly branded. So, there's 16 people watching. It's been an okay race so far. A bit of connection issues, of course. Harry dominated the first part of this race, but now he has the whole pack behind him, so he's gonna have to do it again. So put in the chat who you think is gonna win this race. My bets are still on Harry, or he'll come back from Mr. Twiffle to do a last to first. Basically a last to first. Okay. Oh, my laptop's gonna fall out, so I won't be able to reach out. That's not gonna help. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get this. Oh, thank fuck I don't make highlight videos for the 5. Listen to my own goddamn voice. Plug that in. Please, for the love of God, work. Yes. See? Alright. Safety car should be in this lap. I think Penny is still lapped. Yes. At least according to the game, he's still a lap down. So, it sucks for him. He's put on the softs to try to lap us. I was pretty smart, I'm not gonna lie. Alright then. We are gonna get back underway here. Let's see where Harry goes off the restart. And switch from Skydivers PB. And Harry has now gone, I believe. Yes, and Harry has got the jump on that one Skydiver. No chaos like we saw yesterday, thankfully, in the Division 6. Ooh, but Twiffle has got a cheese grater right up his ass. Cheese grater going for the dive bomb. Doesn't get it stick though. Twiffle just leaving about enough room. And now George might look for a move for P5. Whilst Flopsy Stingers are at it. And Stingers has fallen down. George gets something done on the Williams driver. No, he cannot, as it all seems there's been a bit of a gap between P8 and P7, and then between P12 and P13. But Harry has absolutely jumped the Haas driver, and this guy is getting a bit out of shape there. As there is a yellow flag, with the McLaren of Wished Axe spun around, as Alpini, of course, is lapped, but he'll be trying to make some moves through the field to unlap himself, which he is entitled to do. Yeah, the gap's already nearly 2 seconds to Harry. Harry has got absolute mad pace around this track, and George has let his teammate by and probably thinks Lowry has a bit more pace than him. She's great with a bit of a mistake there, going a bit wide. Lowry's going to try and capitalize on that. Can Trapsy and Twiffle do anything about this P2 lead? Not using. They're all not using. As Mr. Will has spun again. Not a great day for the Alfa Romeo driver, who is now also going to get overtaken by the Ghost of Storms. Of course, doesn't have to let him by because he's ghosted. Let's see. Twiffle getting a bit of a snap there. Oh, almost got to gets a 3-second penalty. And that's not going to help his chances of a podium. And Stingers has retired out of the race. Could this be a second safety car? Yes, it is. It's a second safety car. Oh, no safety car, man. Oh, there's another safety car. Oh, that I do not feel like commentating. I can't lie. I'm so tired. And see now, is not such a great. Oh, this game's so shit, man. Honestly, fix your game. They are working on a new game so much that they just forget that this game exists. And people just still have league races going on, but you know. Oh, I hate safety cars, man. A penny trying to lap himself. You know what? He might actually get points if people keep DNFing. Kind of funny. Also shows why you shouldn't give up. His answer. Oh my days. 13 people watching. Hearing me absolutely yawn. Oh god. Safety car in this lap. Let's go. I get to commentate again, which I of course love. Let's see, let's turn telemetry on from now as well. Let's see how he has gone and gets the jump again on our skydiver. Our skydiver doesn't have such a big gap this time. As Mopsy Flopsy gets jumped by Christian. As there is no contact made, Cheese Grater and the Alpine are going side by side. Twiffle is going on the inside for a podium position on the McLaren driver. On the inside, the Rebel makes the move stick and gets up into P3 as there is a spin. Oh, but Trapsy's gonna come back. No, voice crack. Gonna come back. Try and go for the switchback here. Twiffle covers the switchback off, and I think Trapsy has to yield here. Now Twiffle can gun after Upper Skydiver, who of course has that 3-second time penalty. As you can look at that, does Harry have warnings? Harry is on 1 warning. That could of course also decide the race. River train forming once again. See Larry right on the back of, and Cheese Grater is gonna try and go for a move. Ooh, gets in the grass there a little bit. And he's lagging, so I'm not gonna watch him. I'll watch from this POV. Oh, speak of lag, he disconnected. Lol. As the Alpine now makes his way up to P5. Christian is up into P6 now. As Tuffle is right on the back of the Haas driver. As Twiffle has lost out back out to... just went... Okay. Making sure. He's back. Okay. My interval wasn't working. I think Twiffle made a mistake or something. He must have. Look at that, Alpani is what? Behind P9? It's to get 9 more positions to unlap himself. Oh, SG's... Wait, what's happened? Oh, okay. No clue what's happened there. That's Christian. He's right on the back now of the Alpine driver. Gonna go for P5. Maybe the man who started on pole but got spun out in turn 1. Or spun himself, no clue what really happened. Where's that blue? Oh, Alpania is behind there, of course. And he's a bit too far back. We do have Cheese Gray right on the rear of F1WR. F1WR is also looking to make a move on Mopsy Flopsy. Just to be patient through this part of the track, of course. As there's no real overtaker spot, and Alpani's now really not doing his teammate a favor. Where is he? Overtaking. I know he wants to lap himself, but still. He's not gonna. X and Groomy are going side by side. Who place you really shouldn't go side by side with. Let's see who gets the move done. Groomy around the outside. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can, and he's up into the points. As we also see up ahead. Oh, that's thingamajig. Look at that, Alpani's actually flying on those mediums. Those fresher mediums are a real great sore of eyes as now. He goes for a move. We also up ahead have Twiffle and Trapsy fighting. Twiffle does get the move done. Let's quickly pan back to F1WR and Mopsy Flopsy will get the move done. No, he will not. As Alpani isn't really helping anyone out here as he goes to the car. As C. Lowry has gone a bit wide there. And has gone off track. Twiffle is now back up into the podium position and now can chase down Iron Skydiver. Meanwhile, in the lead, Harry is absolutely clear. But Harry might need to make another pit stop, you know. I don't know if he can stretch those tires to the end. And I hope for another safety car then. As Wished X loses out to George as well. On the inside, and Wished X taps George a little bit there. Not much they can do. And George is up into P12. As Alpini, look at that. Alpini's now technically in P6 if going on lap. He's flying on those mediums trying to unlap himself. Luckily he's out of the way now of most people, but he will give Mopsy Flopsy DRS probably. I think so. Look at that. Look at that lovely camera angle. You saw F1 right on the rear of Mopsy Flopsy. Eager to get this move done on the Alpine driver. He will of course get DRS. Both cars will get DRS here. As Christians is going to look for a switchback. Alpine covers it off. Christian should have the overspeed on the inside of turn 3. Ooh, a bit of contact made there from the Alpine driver towards Christian. Ooh, and Christian loses it a bit there on the rear. And has to still settle for P3, P6. And look at that, Alpine is unlapped himself. He's unlapped a lot of people, not gonna lie. Like, look at that. Oh, there's a yellow flag. That's Trapsy. Trapsy has spun off. That will help Alpini as well. Look at that, Alpini. If there's a safety car and they let him by, at least he's in the race again. As there's massive train still forming here. As look at this, Mopsy Flopsy has messed up a little bit there. I think was going to try and look for a move, possibly into the spot. Oh, hits the curb there, and that's not going to do him any favors. And trying to overtake Mopsy, of course. And now it's starting to turn into a little bit of a DRS train from P4 to P9, really. As no real driver can get that, has that overspeed on the straight to actually overtake someone. Let's see, Mopsy Flopsy does have DRS. Trapsy is completely out of DRS. As now, of course, they all just slot in behind. Waystax and Groomy. Waystax gets into P12 in the McLaren. And can now change after George and potential points, as Kieran, of course, has that penalty. F1WR is really on the back of Mopsy Flopsy now, practically pushing him through corners. Mopsy's clearly struggling on those hards. Look at that, completely misses apex. We're going really wide. Oh, and then up ahead has made a mistake. He will rejoin safely, sort of. Does rejoin safely. Might have to let his teammate go here now, as... Does he have damage? What happened? What's that camera angle? Oh, and F1WR has spun into a wall there and has lost his front wing, and that is his points playing position chances out of the window. As Mopsy Flopsy now can take a breather a little bit and settle down from all the pressure he had. Ooh, look at that. Really struggling there, the Alpine. There's no real fights going on right now. It's turned a bit down from... Oh, Christian gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That is not going to help him in the chase for the podium, as Twiffle is now right on the back for P2 of Outrun Skydiver. As many pinged. Two goes flying on there. Oh. As let's see, can Twiffle now go for a move on the Haas drive for P2? Championship leader, technically, gets up into P2. Outrun Skydiver isn't going to challenge it too much, and he has to settle for P3. We'll try and go back here. No, he won't. The question is, can Twiffle actually challenge Harry, maybe? As those tires must be absolutely dying, as we do have a little battle going on here. Cheese Grater has got past Mopsy Flopsy into P7. As Chris Kieran is also getting on the back of these drivers. Wait, maybe I can... Can I get anything tire wear wise off his dashboard? Not really. First actually gets 3 seconds happen. That says... Not really. I'm a skydiver, and oh, Twiffle's made a mistake again. Twiffle's mainly making errors, that's why he cannot get oh, does Twiffle have damage? Why can I? Yes, Twiffle has damage, which is so unlucky for the championship leader, so he now has to pit. And he's going to fall behind this massive train that starts at Christian, who's now back up into the podium position. And Twiffle gets a 5-second for speeding in the pit lane. That's amazing. He's probably going to be fuming for that one, as he's going to fall back very, very far behind. Where's Twiffle gonna come? Ooh, there's a yellow flag. Who's that? Crazy Kieran going slowly. Back up to speed now. The safety car would really help the likes of Harry right now. From Will saying a fast lap on those fresh mediums. Christian's going a bit wide there, and of course, wait, let's look at pennies. Both have 3 seconds. Okay. Christian gets another 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him secure his podium position right now. this cheese grater is right on the back of the Alpine driver. And he's going for move. Alpine thinks about going defensive, but thinks better of it. Cheese grater's gonna try and get a good exit here. He does get a good exit. As Chris Kieran is into the pit lane, so Chris Kieran after 90. Oh, Harry gets the 3 seconds as well. Oh, and the Alpine has just completely spun the Williams round into turn 3. I think that's the Alpine's fault. I'm not sure. Didn't completely see the incident. Watching it back on stream now, it looks like RC could have left a lot more room, but we'll let stewards decide on that one. Now Trapsy inherits P4 from that spin. Of course, Cheese Grater was on a mad comeback, but let's see. Chris Kieran pitted with 19 lap old mediums. Well, Harry pit. What lap times are we doing? What lap times are you doing? Let's have a look. 20.1s personal best. 19.5s. 19. Jesus Christ, he's nearly. He's still second quicker. Fuck me. On old mediums. Trapsy now also with a 3-second time penalty. All these people getting pens, man. Gonna cost them in the long run. Definitely gonna cost them. Oh my days. Oh, sorry, yawning again. Tough one, I was having the fast lap on those fresh soft tires, of course. What's the close battle? George almost tanks. Let's watch this battle. Nothing's really happening right now in the race. Oh, and as I said, like 9 people joined the stream. Everyone who joined, welcome back. The race is pretty dull right now. Harry has a 10-second gap in front of everyone on those medium tires. Yeah. Yeah, George, make a move, actually. Oh, I'm yawning so much, man. Jesus. Can you show a pen, please? Yes, I do. So Waystack is 9 seconds, George has 3 seconds, Tuffa has 8. The top 4 all have penalties, with Christian with 6 seconds. Storms is disconnected. Look at that. Alpini about to unlap himself. Are you fucking kidding me? Where's Alpini? Alpini, look at that. What a legend. Oh, there is a yellow flag. Who's that? That's George. Oh, he hasn't done enough. Late safety. Oh my days, Grooming, what are you doing? Look at that, Alpini has unlapped himself all the way up to P2 right now. That's pretty funny. I can't lie. Will he get DRS? Yeah, it's gotta get DRS, right? Yeah. If there is a yellow flag, Groomy spun. Kieran with another 3-second time penalty warning. Ooh, Twiffle on waste tax. Now George out of the way. Twiffle up into P8 on those fresh soft tires. With 4 laps to go. Not looking like there has to be a crash now if anyone wants the safety cars. It looks like Harry has got the win in the bag. Chris Kieran going on the inside of George. George going very wide there and gets up into P10. Oh, excuse me. Tires. I was gonna look at pens again. interval. There we go. What's better right now is Cheese Grater on Mopsy. Cheese Grater, look at that. Cheese Grater has a lot of pace. He's right on the back of the two Alpines again. He's just been spun and made mistakes. Unlucky for him. Going a bit wide there, nearly entering the pits. Harry has, by the way, stretched these tires a lot, man. 21 laps on mediums, fuck me, man. That's a long ass time. Did you do 20, like what? 28 laps? Oh my god. Oh, fuck, man. I think you do like 27, 28 laps on hards. No, not 28 laps, 27 laps on hards usually. But look at this, can F1WR get the move done on Groomy potentially? Oh, Groomy just lets F1WR by. Well, that's nice of him. Interesting. Well, F1WR up at the P12 with penalties, he might get some points here. If he can get close enough to the top 10. And look at that, look at this, Alpini is up at the P15, finally actually overtaking someone on track. If Alpini actually wins, gets Harry, I will give him like the moral win. And that Mopsy is now within the arrest of his teammate. But we see some Alpine teammate battling going on right here. Mopsy is going to open up the DRS. RX is using all of his DRS, but it's really necessary as Mopsy isn't using any. And now F1WR is right on the back of George as well. DRS F1WR is flying on these fresh mediums. And a couple up to the Ferrari driver. Potentially for P11. We go for a send. No, he will not. Might look for. Oh, lovely traction there from F1WR, and he gets to move around the outside of the Ferrari and gets up into P11. 4.6 seconds is the gap to Chris Kieran, but of course they all have. Chris Kieran have 9 seconds. 12 has 8. A lot of people have pens, so we'll see where F1WR gets in the end. And a good job after his unfortunate spin, of course. Oh my voice. And we are going to see some Alpine battling, I reckon. And Mopsy's still not using. Mopsy's going to wait for the final lap, probably overtake him. Or just not overtake him at all. Cheese Grater might have something to say about it, though. It's a close battle. It's still this battle, right? Yeah. Let's have a look. Against the leader, penalties. So Twiffle with 28 seconds will go to 36 seconds, which means he won't get him, but he will get, right now F1WR is on for P9, potentially P8 if he can get close enough to Twiffle. Is in P8. Christians will fall 22 seconds, will just fall behind Trapsy. And yeah, Groomy with another 3-second time penalty. Ooh, and RC is gonna get saved here. Oh, and there's a yellow flag, and that's Silavi, I'm guessing. Silavi's going on. Oh, RC gets a 3-second time penalty, and that's gonna lose him his P5 in the final, on the final lap, or entering the final lap of this race. And he's not to forget to go to Harry. So that's gonna promote Mopsy probably into P5. Can you watch Harry for the last few corners of the race? Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I'll do it for the TikToks, of course. Let me turn telemetry off for you. Right, we'll see where everyone finishes. Cheese Grater. Wait. What? That's good. Cheese Grater says 16-5 on hard. Lol, great game. as Harry now entering the final sector. Can I get rid of that? Yeah, I can. Entering the final 2 corners, absolutely dominated from start to finish. Didn't get pulled, but has led nearly every lap of this race. Coming across the line, Harry 9 is going to win the Hungarian Grand Prix in Division 5 F1WR. And he does an outstanding win. Outrun Skydiver coming across through the final corner has driven amazingly from, what was it, P6 he started or something. Coming across the line for a lovely P2 finish for Haas on the way back up. Christians recovers to P3, but it gets taken away to Trapsy. RX has to settle for P6 probably, as Mopsy gets P5. Wait, Mopsy doesn't get P5, never mind. Twiffle gets P8 in the end. We'll see how close Wished X and Chris Kieran F1WR, where can he jump into the points now? As he does jump into P9, 2 points for the F1WR driver. And that is your race finished. Harry, absolute dominant performance from him. Wait, let me check something. That fastest lap was bullshit, man. Let me check something real quick. That's his fastest lap. 1:16.5 on hards. I call BS. I call bullshit. We actually had the fastest lap. As Harry, wait, what? That's a podium celebration? I didn't think by that. Wins the Hungarian Grand Prix with Aaron Skydiver in P2. Another podium for Haas on their amazing comeback right now. And SMT Trapsy on the final step of the podium. As these are your results. It's a 1-4 for Harry and Christian for the Mercedes drivers. 16-5, that's mental. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been okay being Mecca Steward. And I will catch you all